I'm just a guy who loves Disney that has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney news and reviews. I'm File91e. It's going to be a kind of a shorter video this week, guys, but I have a ton of footage for you. I recently went and saw the Avengers, as you can tell by the title, and I want to review that. I don't really have anything to go with that, so I'm just going to show you all the video on that and give you some news. I'm kind of on a mini vacation right now. I had a couple days off of work, so it was really nice. So I'm just enjoying that. I got a couple DVDs in the mail. I ordered from Amazon. I showed you that last week. Also in the mail this week came my newest D23 book, and I want to be doing an unboxing on that after this. But also with it is the Avengers. See, so it kind of all fits in, and it came with this awesome Black Widow patch. It's a patch, from Black Widow. It's it only comes with these D23 things, so that's really cool. But yeah, I will do an unboxing video on that. That should be coming up after this sometime. But yeah, so I did this all day Avengers thing, and I want to be telling you all about that later. But for right now, let's get right to the news. Now, this is a pretty big piece of news this week, so listen up. I mean, it's a lot. This past week, Disney began guest testing portions of the next generation FastPass system. From May 1st, this past May 1st, to May 15th, random guests will be selected prior to their arrival at the Magic Kingdom to take part. The system is expected to work like this. There's two things. First, guests in the trial will choose a FastPass itinerary for the entire day before they even arrive at the park. And two, the FastPass itinerary will be emailed to the guest and encoded onto an RFID FastPass card, which will then be used to gain FastPass access to the attractions that were chosen. Basically, you're going to, the list of attractions that you're going to be using the FastPass on will be on this card, and you use the card to go in instead of the paper ticket. The significant point here is that this system is allowing the guests to book their entire day of FastPass itinerary before arrival at the park, and therefore eliminates the current system of only holding one FastPass at a time and having to wait for the windows to become available. It is expected that this system will eventually become part of a guest's vacation planning when staying at Walt Disney World Resort. And will be rolled out to all parks and most attractions, so that's pretty interesting. Now, also gone with this test are the paper tickets, and are replaced with the next generation RFID chips on a single ID card, much like those used at the Epcot turnstile trial a few months ago. Remember, I was telling you a few months ago how Epcot was testing the new kind of sphere with the Disney logo on it, and that's how guests were getting in and out. Disney's really boosting the RFID chip stuff. During this test, cast members are stationed around the FastPass attractions with iPads, allowing them to display or edit a FastPass itinerary in the event of the guest not having email access. Disney is investing heavily in RFID technology and expects to use it in almost all areas of the guest experience, from FastPass to park entry to room entry and charging. So this RFID system is going to be taking over Disney World very, very soon, and I can't wait to see how it works. This is all for our convenience, as always, so hopefully it'll all work out. But that's really cool that they're testing this thing. It isn't a permanent plan yet. It's not permanently implemented yet, but I'll let you know when it does. More on that as it becomes available. Something real quick. Both the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party dates and pricing for 2012 are up at wdwmagic.com, so be sure to check it out. Links down below. A new Pirates of the Caribbean experience called The Legend of Captain Jack Sparrow will be debuting this fall at Disney's Hollywood Studios in the space previously used by the Narnia exhibit. Remember that craptacular Narnia exhibit? Well, they're putting something in there. That actually sounds pretty cool. The word around the park is that this mysterious new attraction will be the first of its kind sensory experience in which guests will have the chance to be enveloped by the world of the Pirates of the Caribbean as seen in the 4 feature films. It's been said that it's not a making of or a behind the scenes attraction, it's more of a first-hand experience. From what I was reading, the guy said that you would be, kind of really sensing and getting a feel for everything, that is Pirates of the Caribbean. So more on that as it becomes available. I really have no idea what's going to be, happening, but I just know that it's going to be there. So coming this fall in Disney's Hollywood Studios. So I'll keep you updated. And finally, the Fantasy Fair gift shop in the Magic Kingdom Fantasyland is scheduled to close for refurbishment from this Monday, May 7th to May 17th. They're just, dusting everything up and making it nice. So yeah, that's the news this week. Let's get right to the reviews, or review. Alright guys, like I said earlier, I'm going to be reviewing only one thing today, and that is the new Avengers movie coming out. This is a Disney movie because Disney bought Marvel way back. So this is the first real big one that Disney has, on its slate, and it's already made a ton of money. I mean, it's the second highest grossing film of all time. So I'm not exactly sure what it beat out to get there, but I know it's the second highest grossing film of all time, and that's just this past weekend. It's making Disney buku dollars. And I went and saw it. I actually have a whole big experience here. I want to be showing you this video. I took a bunch of video of my experience there. I participated in an all-day Ultimate Marvel Marathon where it was 6 movies in one epic day. Basically, it was sponsored by Fandango. I saw it for 40 bucks. You would see all of the individual Avenger movies, followed by the midnight premiere of the Avenger movie. So it's Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, and the midnight premiere of the Avengers. Now you're going to be hearing me say all that again during the video. I just wanted to kind of give you an up close view of everything, of all these little things that I got while I was there. They gave us these little badges, which is really cool. I'm not sure if you can see it. That's my ticket that they put right on it, just so they would remember that I'm in Theater 4, and it's really cool. There was a lot of people dressed up there. Everybody was having fun. It was really energetic. It was a good time, and I really had a great time with this. And I love the movie. The movie was outstanding. They also gave us this Wyndham Resorts sponsored Avengers mini comic book, brought to you by the Wyndham Rewards. I mean, they even have a thing in here where they talk about, like, they're talking about, I have my Wyndham, my Wyndham Club card and all that stuff, and I don't know, it was pretty interesting. I read it while I was bored there. And finally, they had these special Avengers glasses, 3D glasses, these real 3D glasses. I got the Hulk one. These are the Hulk 3D glasses. Kind of goes over like this. How do I look? Do I look good? Huh? Am I Hulk-like? But I got the Hulk just because Hulk's my favorite Avenger, and he was great in this movie. They really did justice by him finally. But yes, anyway, I took a bunch of video really chronicling my time there. I mixed it in with some of the trailer footage of the other movies, just so you can see, kind of how my day went and what what I was experiencing. There was, they did trivia, some trivia there. It was just a fun time, and definitely one of the the highlights of my life so far, just because I met some really cool people, and it's not every day you can sit and watch 6 movies in a movie theater back to back to back to back and really keep that energy going, and we were all so happy and pleased with the Avengers. I'll tell you more about that after after you see this footage. So anyway, here's my day at the Avengers in Lowe's.